Let's go.
Shalom, 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 Israel.
Shalom, King.
First of all, we want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Brakatah. You always want to give honor and praise. Want to humble ourselves on that. But we about to bring out something nice for y'all. Another Thursday Night Thunder.
That's right.
I got the captains. I got the captains on me. With us. You got the mighty soldiers with us today.
All
right. Speaking into existence, I see. I'm going there. But hey, all praise to the Most High, man. But let's go. Let's go and get started. First of all, we are Bible school. All right. You need your Bible, your King James Version Bible. Let's go and get started. Need your Apocrypha. All right. You need a pen, pad, and a highlighter so you could keep follow along with us as we go through the scriptures. Might touch on certain things that we might pull out from the scriptures as well, but we're gonna touch on certain things. Israel. You just this talking here, man to man. Man, as a family. All right. So let's get into it.
Come on, family. Shalom. God bless you, y'all. Barakatah. Hey, look, I praise the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the title, you see it. Keep that energy, bro.
That's right.
Keep that energy. And we're going to get on y'all too, man. We ain't just going to jump on, Esau. We talk about you, Israel, the hypocrisy in Israel today. We dealing with it tonight. Everything that y'all do is coming, but we're going to put it on the table, man. Y'all going to have to deal with it. And we want to interact the show. If you in the chat, we're going to be reading the chat. We want to see what y'all got to say. We want to talk to y'all too today, man. It's about us. This for us and about us. This some FUBU type. This FUBU type tonight, man. Let's have a discussion. Let's really get down to the nitty gritty tonight, Israel. Let's really get into it. Let's just kick right on up. Let's start with the first subject. Yo, Israel, question for y'all. How come every time something happens, you know what I'm saying, like a cop kill a Jake, y'all be riding, y'all ready to go out there, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna protest for 2-3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get hot, sweaty on a Saturday. Make you a couple Edomite friends out there too, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna go out there, you're gonna ride for the cause. But hey, yo, what happened when Pookie shoot Ray Ray? Where the protest at, man? Where is that protest? Why y'all ain't stopping Pookie from shooting Ray Ray? Why we all hype? Because Billy Bob stomped on one of our necks, but we ain't out there riding. We ain't riding for Pookie.
Hey, Salaki, Adawan. And to that point, it's like you only going out there, even when let's say the cop killed a brother or a sister, you only going out there protesting. You out there with signs saying stop the violence. We just want equality. You not really about nothing. You just out there marching, and marching ain't never really got you no damn where. So you out there with signs looking like you at a damn concert.
Right.
Peace signs, let's hold hands. That ain't gonna get you nowhere, right? But in the neighborhood, to Adawan's point, in your hood, if any time a brother or sister do something that you don't like, you ready to take their head off. You ready to kill them. And you getting gassed up by your family or your friends to do it. Like we riding out the same night. Like they say in the hood, everybody want their leg back. You take one of ours, we take one of yours. We got that mentality, right? But then a cop can come in your neighborhood, terrorize you, terrorize your mama, your kids, everybody in the block scared of the cop, and y'all ain't gonna stand up and do nothing. That's what the show about tonight. Why don't you keep that same damn energy that you got for your own people with your oppressors or with somebody else? Why you gotta sit back and play like, oh yeah, well, they did kill that kid, so the cops killed that guy, so I'm gonna go out with my signs and I'm gonna hold this "we shall overcome" sign up. But if somebody in the neighborhood killed your cousin, you finna go get your leg back. Y'all going out the same night, y'all sliding in them vans, and y'all gonna make something happen, right? Why don't you got that same energy with your damn oppressor?
Deuteronomy 28 and 54.
Bring that out, Barnabas. Yeah, brothers and sisters, man, this the show tonight. This what we've been waiting to do. For real. We've been waiting for this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. And it reads, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate,
The man that's sensitive, Slocky, the man that's sensitive among you, that weak one, that one that's very effeminate, he can't get past his damn emotions. That one that can't walk upright because he been in his mind he been so jaded and vexed and everybody that did him wrong. So now he got to go do the same thing. Keep reading, King.
His eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Well, he gonna hate you. He gonna hate everything about. I hate you because your gun's black. He gonna hate everything about you, man. Keep reading, King.
Oh man.
And towards the wife of his bosom.
Oh, it ain't gonna just stop from Jake to Jake. Oh, he gonna take that out on his rib. He gonna take that out on his mom. He gonna take that out on his sister. He gonna take that out on his aunties. Keep reading. He ain't done no.
And towards the remnant of his children.
Oh, he gonna teach his kids to be demons.
That's right.
That's if he around, because he might just walk away from him. You know what? I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I don't want to have nothing to do with you, Eve, and I don't want to have nothing to do with these bastard kids I got from you either. I ain't talking to none of you. Put my kids in foster care. Let the system take care of them. I don't care. That's how Jake is. That's what Jake be looking for. Jake don't care about you because he don't care about himself. He ain't learned to love himself yet, man.
Right.
He don't know how to keep that same energy towards himself. He don't know how to go from being a hurt man to being complete. He don't know how to do it because he don't know how to get in these scriptures. He don't know how to read this book. He don't know what to do with this. You know what I'm saying? He walk around looking at the earth. He looking at everything on the earth going, damn, why me? Why I got to deal with this? Why I got to be the lowest? You the lowest because you chose not to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Now you need to start dealing with it. Like they say in the world, my ancestors got me. You better go start asking these ancestors why they ain't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. And you bring back.
Hey, that's true, Adam. It's just we got to keep the same energy. That's what we talking about tonight, right?
That's right.
Prime example. Jake and Eve, right? You have a brother or sister that got a company or business, and we talk about how we deal with each other in our nation, right? Company or business. What you want? You gonna ask for a damn discount. Yeah, I see you doing your thing, man, but it's me. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that for $20, right? But then you take your ass to Gucci and you paying $2,000 for a shirt that's ugly as hell, just to say it's Gucci, right? But where's the energy for your brother or sister who's coming from nothing? They're starting from the bottom. They building their brand up.
Hey man, say that.
They building their brand up. So every dollar counts to help them, right? But you want a damn discount. This is literally our nation. This is literally our nation. Hey, you know what, Barnabas? I know you selling t-shirts, man. But look, check this out. My money kind of funny. Let me get 2 of them for like 15 instead of. But you're not gonna go into no retail store and ask them to hook it up. You're gonna pay the price, or you're not gonna get it at all. So where's the energy for your brother and sister? The same energy that you have for them for a discount. I want you to take your ass into Macy's and ask them for the discount and see what they say.
That's right.
Hey, I only got 30 on me. Let me. You not finna get nothing.
Sir, you in the wrong, sir.
Yeah, sir. We're gonna have to escort you out the building. You don't want anybody. That's what they gonna do, man. You can't do that, man. That's just real. But that's the audacity of our people, man. We think that we can just. You can't be hypocrites, man. That's what we talking about. You can't be a damn hypocrite. You can't go so hard on one stance and then be lackadaisical on the other end, man. You can't be hot and cold. You can't be lukewarm in this at all. Go ahead, Ken.
It's kind of like that. Like shouldn't do any usury on your own people.
Right.
You know what I mean? In a sense, so that it always goes back to that law. I always say that no matter what you're talking about, it always go right back to the commandments.
And we violate that every time, man. Brothers and sisters want that hookup, man. I'm not gonna pay full price from none of y'all, brother. That's how we operate. And we get offended. We get to telling other people. Then we become chatty patties, as they say. We get to call another man, y'all Ward. He crazy if you think I'm finna pay $35 for a Hanes t-shirt with his label on it. Niggas they're going there and bash their brother or sister. Man, that's a Hanes t-shirt. I know he just got a screen printer. I ain't finna. Who he think he is?
That's a gilding on the tag. I'm not shopping for that.
Exactly.
For that.
That's what they do. They don't care. They gonna disrespect what you doing. You trying your hardest. They're gonna disrespect that. But then anything Gucci, Balmain, whoever put out, It could be ugly. Y'all remember the Balenciaga shoes that look like socks? People break it. They spending all the money in their bank account to get some of the most ugliest shoes I ever seen in my damn life. But because they said Balenciaga on them, they was fly. That's our people right there.
To go as far as even to, you know what I mean, to lie and you know, say, okay, well, you know, something is wrong with your material, in a sense, you know what I mean, to bad mouth you in that sense now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now they're bringing false witness, you know what I mean? So we always willing to do that evil, willing to do that wrong towards our own. But when it comes to everything else, like you said, you know what I mean, all the other people who making that money off of the Gucci and everything else, they ain't gotta deal with that, because they're gonna come and they're gonna pay that full price. They're gonna make that money regardless. So they don't give a shit what y'all arguing about. You know what I mean? What y'all trying to make a point on, or they ain't worried about that, because they gonna get their money regardless. But our people trying to make it, we have to worry about trying to not offend our own people by trying to make some money at the same time, because it's like you're trying to deal with your brother, but he's coming at you. The first thing he's gonna come at you is asking for a discount or asking for something, you know what I mean, that he can get from you. But even like, you know what I mean, try to put your talents out there. You know what I mean? It's just like nobody want to give that time to help what the other brother might need, but you want to worry about, okay, well, but am I getting from it? Am I going to get something out of the deal? Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Let's help each other out. Might be later down the road. You never know.
Right.
Well, so like it. Hey, hey, I'm gonna buy 2 or 3 shirts, but let me get this hat though for the free.
Yeah. That's for free, man. There's nothing in life for free. Our people gotta realize that. If you think you're gonna get something for free, you gotta be dumb. That's why they call it freedom. You're looking for freedom, you gotta be dumb. There's nothing in life for free, man. You gotta pay, and you should want to actually do business with your people, man. We are an oppressed nation. I want to give you money to support you and support your brand and put it out there. So I want to give you that correct and that necessary energy. But we spend too much time trying to break our own damn people down. And then we giving all the energy in another way to our oppressors who don't even need it. You actually building them up to further oppress us, whether you know it or not. They getting more money, more power from you, because you rather go buy Balmain from them instead of buying something from Barnabas or Benaiah. You'd rather go give it to them and go, yeah, I can't believe this nigga had the audacity to try to charge me $50 for that for a shirt he made. Like, what? So we asking y'all why y'all don't have that same energy. Y'all need to keep the same energy that you have over there, over here. Ain't no in between, ain't no flip flopping. Do not be lukewarm. Keep the same energy. Go ahead, Adam.
Right. But on the flip side of that, a lot of you brothers, you'll see your brother doing down bad. He needs something. You'll give it to him, but you better make sure you pay me back with interest.
Right.
You better. Hey, look, if you don't pay me back by Friday, bro, I'm coming to get that. If I got to get it in blood, I got to get that. That's how a lot of you operate. But give me Deuteronomy 23 and 19 through 20.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 19. Thou shalt not lend upon usury to thy brother, usury of money, usury of victuals, usury of anything that is lent upon usury.
When you taxing your brother like that, you taxing your brother trying to get that extra up out on you, trying to make sure that he give you everything and something. That's usury.
That's right.
We can do that to the other nations, but not our brothers, man. You're supposed to see your brother down bad. You're supposed to just give it to him willingly. You're supposed to be out there to help him to make sure, because you know if he down bad, one day you might be down bad, and he might be the one that got to give it to you.
Right.
That's right.
That's the point of this. Read verse 20.
Unto a stranger thou mayest lend upon usury.
Well, you can do it to the other nation.
That's right. But unto thy brother thou shalt not lend upon usury.
What? Unto your brother, you can't do that. When it's a person of your own nation, when you see it's another Israelite, man, you're supposed to have that compassion about you. You're supposed to be willing to go, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to give it to you for the free. Don't worry about giving me nothing, man. Just make sure when you get back on your feet, you know what I'm saying, back in the days, You know, hey, your neighbor might have lost 2 of his sheep. You give him 3 and tell him, hey, make sure, hey, when when feast day come, you sacrifice this man. Let him brother get one of them chops. Let me get one of them chops. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It'd be as simple as that. He get them 3, and then next year, you know what I'm saying? Them sheep they bear fruit, and now he got 9. He got 10. He got 10 sheep.
Right.
That's right.
Good. You know what I'm saying? He give you back your 3 plus 1. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple. It's just that simple. But Israel, we don't keep that energy. We don't got that energy. We don't got that. We got that me. Give it to me. I want it all. Me.
I want everything.
Take over the world. Me, king, me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, King.
Hey, to your point, what you were saying about like how we commit usury against our people all the time, right? Not only do we try to tax our brothers and sisters, like, oh yeah, I'll let you hold $20 until so and so time, but I want 10% extra, right? Then we gotta broadcast and tell everybody that we loaned you the bread.
That's right.
So we on the phone and tell him, hey man, you know, yeah, Barnabas, I think he down on his luck, man. He came over here and asked me for $20 last week, man. I heard a couple cents. So then we get the gossiping about it, talking bad about a brother or sister. We got to tell everybody we gave Barnabas $20, right? Why do we do that? Why are we so negative with our own people, right? Why is our energy so negative with us? You shouldn't even have to mention what you did for that brother because that's your brother. You moving in righteousness. Okay, the brother needed that. Boom. I'm giving him that. No questions asked. And guess what? I'm not expecting it back. The Most High get that back to me in some form or fashion. It might just be me being blessed in another area. I'm not even looking for that back. But we as a nation, we give some. We looking for that come around. Like, man, bro, I gave you 20. I'm gonna need that 20 back right now. And like I said, then we telling everybody we loan. Hey man, you know where I ain't talked to so and so, man. I think he ducking me. Barnabas been ducking me, man. I gave him $25 2 weeks ago. I ain't heard from him. That's our man. Like, why you telling the next man what you did for somebody else? Telling them how they struggling or whatever they going through. That's not your business to tell.
That's right.
So you sinning on top of sinning. You already committing usury, then you gossiping, and you could be talebearing within it too, because you don't even know the brother's situation. So that's what we do as a nation. Then we sit back and wonder why we in the state that we in, because that energy is negative energy that we keep it. It really is. Go ahead, King.
Khan, like you say, like you gossip on our own people. You know what I'm saying? You go tell the brother, hey, you know what I'm saying? He ain't acting right, man. He acting funny. You know what I'm saying? You tell him what's going on, right? Tell him all the business, all the details. But when it comes to you deal with the other nations and we deal with the oppressors, you have business with them and somebody asks you, hey, how you get this right here? How you came up right here? Well, you know that's kind of private. I can't get into that type of details. But you know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you, look, you could do this right here. You know what I mean? But that's all I could tell you though. I can't really get into too much details. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. That's you gotta respect the white man. You know what I mean? You know how that business go, man. So that's why people live, but we don't keep that same energy. You know what I mean? We don't keep that same energy with them. But this is how we act with our own people.
Hey, Salaki, to your point, when it comes to business like that, man, Barnabas, you just made a beautiful point. We often don't even think that we have a good business idea, we doing something right until we get somebody involved from another nation. It take Esau. You have an idea, and
validation.
Then, hey, your brother tell you, hey man, that's a good idea. I think you should do this and that. You like, for real? I don't know. Then Edom might have come tell you that's great. You be like, you right. Let me do this. And like you want the validation from another damn heathen to make you feel like what your idea was brilliant or smart. You won't even take the word of your brother and sister. Like that's why don't you have that energy to respect your brother enough to say, yo, y'all at war? He said this was good enough. I think I'm good enough. But nah, you need John from the corporate office to tell you, you know what, Barnabas? That's a great idea.
BLM and Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. you need him. Right.
Bezos and George Soros.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's really bad. That's our people.
Salakia, like I was literally, I kind of started laughing and I kind of humbled down a second because I was thinking about something when you said that. I'm like, our people been going through so much for so long, like we don't even understand. Like I was thinking about how we see the oppressors, how we always put them on a pedestal.
Right.
Like literally, water came in my eye, King. Like how we put our president on our pedestal, right? You see what I'm saying? We always put them up there, and that's all we know. We don't know nothing else. We've been at the bottom for so long. We don't have no clue about looking at ourselves as something positive. So when it comes to you bringing that idea to your people, we always doubt that. We always look at, we think about the negative thing first instead of saying, you know what, there's a chance this brother could actually make it. Let me see how I can help him, right? But we don't want to do that. We request a sign. You know what I mean? We want to see a sign. We want to see that you actually gonna make it before I can invest in what you're talking about. Because I don't know, and I don't want to fall with you. Because guess what? I don't want to help you up when it's time for you to fall.
Hey, that's real. You ain't lying. Go ahead, King.
Salakia, the water, Nehemiah, the water,
King.
The water, Big Mai, the water, Herb, Ben Israel. Hey, we appreciate y'all donations. The water, hey, when y'all get a chance, come feast with us, man. I know Nehemiah do. Big Mai, Herb, Ben Israel, hey, yo, come kick it with us, man. We appreciate y'all donations, man. Those donations are. We appreciate that. We really appreciate those donations. Now listen here. Let me help y'all understand something. The reason why we called this lesson tonight, keep that same energy, keep the same energy, is because we noticing, we're watching this. We looking at Israel like, yo, how come every time something take place, we be hyped? 2-3 good weeks, we out there. Yeah, we hyped. You know what I'm saying? Right. Something good pop up. Hey, if we get a camp that's really doing something, we backing them up. And then let's just say maybe they have a slight misunderstanding on a Passover video, and then we want to rip them down. Like, why you don't keep that same energy when Esau do something stupid? Why you don't rip him down? Look, we got rabbis giving little babies herpes. You ain't ripping them up.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. No. That is a super fact. They got this thing called a mazitza. It's called a mazitza bouquet, which is where they take a straw and they suck the blood off of a circumcised penis from a baby, and they've caused at least 17 babies to contract genital herpes.
That's right.
Salakia, they don't always use a straw either. Sometimes
they use their mouth.
Sometimes that's just straight mouth. I know y'all don't know that, but it's not always a straw. Like, so yeah, that's what they doing. And to Edward's point is, y'all focusing on the negative. People or individuals in the camp, everybody make mistakes. Ain't none of us perfect, right? So camps make mistakes, people make mistakes, and then y'all go crazy to beat down brothers. But then there's so many other people, especially the damn heathens and your oppressors that do stuff wrong every day, and y'all don't have that same energy. But since we talking about camps, let's just bring this out. There's a lot of camp bashers out there, right? I know y'all probably think we wasn't gonna go there, but we going there, right? Because we want everybody to keep the same energy. There's people out there who bash camps, but yet don't have that same energy for people who don't do nothing to push the truth. You don't never hear them say, yo, you know that you an Israelite, you know that you the seed of the Most High, you belong to the Most High, and you ain't doing nothing, this, and that. No, you hear, hey, them damn camp people with they doctrine, they the damn devils. That's all you hear. You don't never see that negative energy for people who ain't doing nothing to push the truth. Brothers at home being keyboard lights. They going crazy. Like, comment, subscribe on, and they don't even got no videos. They like and comment, subscribe on your stuff and being negative. And then you got somebody else talking about, y'all gotta watch out for them camps. Like, most of y'all learn from damn camps. How you learn from somebody who ain't got no videos out? Who got the videos out here? It ain't individualites. It's the damn camps. But y'all don't got that energy for people who ain't doing nothing. Go ahead, Barnabas. Salaki, my bad, Cam.
Basically, only trying to shade. Only when it's come times to people try to ask them questions. Okay, but what you talking about? See where they stand. That's when they want to, like if they know something. That's when they want to try to prove it. You can't teach me nothing. You can't teach me nothing. But they never get into anything. Right. You know what I mean? It's like that's the front. Like, you can't teach me nothing. I know. but you ain't doing nothing. You ain't have no fruit. Your fruit is not being shown. It's not being produced. To say, okay, well, you know what? This is what I'm doing. This is what's going on. This is what I'm bringing out. You know what I mean? But hey, you can't teach me nothing though, and that's right. That's why you're gonna stay in that mindset because nobody can teach you nothing.
Hey,
he said to try Microsoft. Hey, Nehemiah. Hey, but he's telling the truth. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
This brother snapping. Nah, people, check it out. Oh, it's enough camp bashers for them to have their own camp.
That's right.
But the camp wouldn't last because as soon as somebody get into a disagreement, this is why I don't deal with you camp.
Like, deal with you camp niggas, man. With y'all doctrines. Y'all got $1,000. Come on, man.
Nah, hey, yeah, I know we ain't supposed to forsake the assembly like it said in Hebrews, but still, nah, them niggas bad. Them niggas
hey, Salakia though, y'all. Who they learning from? Who? We got the keyboard lights, right? Brothers who just get on and they gonna just type away all day and be negative, right? These camp bashers, we see them all the time. Who you learning from? Who is your elder? That's my whole point. Only way you can bash the camp is if you watching them consistently.
That's right.
So you watching them so much that you feel like, yeah, I'm about to go in on them. Like, and my thing is, I love all my brothers and sisters, but where's that energy towards your enemy? Or where's that energy towards somebody who's doing nothing to help push this truth? There's a lot of people that know the Israelites right now that ain't made a video, that ain't told the person that they live with that we Israelites. But y'all, I don't see no videos and no comments where y'all bashing them saying, hey man, y'all know y'all Israelites and y'all ain't doing enough, man. I'm tired of y'all Negroes. Nah, y'all just talking about camps. Brothers who out there weekly. And we on here we on a platform almost every day. And that's not even trying to be braggadocious, but brothers is putting their best effort in to push the word, and then y'all gonna bash brothers. And there's multiple camps. It ain't just SOTs. Plenty. I can go all day naming camps that putting the work in, but y'all gonna bash them, and then yet we trying to ask y'all, what y'all doing? Will you teach at? Where's the energy? Go ahead, King.
They really, a lot of brothers that really have that issue with camps and stuff, they really check when you have a conversation with them, they lack order and they hate that. You know what I mean? Because they realize camps, when you come to dealing with camps, you have to have some sort of order. You have to have some kind of discipline. And they don't want to deal with that. They want to be able to move and say how they want to say certain things without anybody telling them anything. So they're like, hey, you know what I mean? I'm going to bash these camps because I'm not with that. I'm not trying to be in that type of order. That's just part of it. But, you know, that's how they look at it.
Brother said they lack structure. Y'all don't want no structure. That's probably the biggest issue. But that's us as a nation, too. Our nation, we hate to deal with order. We like things to be somewhat chaotic, man. And that's the problem. So you get people who bash camps for no reason, man. I seen a post the other day when they talking about they need to start killing some of us. That's crazy. You think about destroying your own people because we in camps, but then you won't do that to Esau? Go ahead, King.
Nah, brothers don't even say that. They don't even keep that same energy with Christians, Muslims, Hindus. The people that actually had us in slavery and killed us, y'all don't do that shit to them, but y'all do that. Y'all would rather do that to us. And when Jacob's trouble hit the fan, like, we'll be more than likely some of the same brothers that'll jump and take a bullet for you. So you put us in a real awkward position by misrepresenting us to the rest of the world and to the rest of those that's in the truth. When you could just say, you know what, I'm not necessarily in a camp, but I applaud those brothers, and I can't condemn those brothers for honestly trying to give an honest effort to do the work.
That's too much. It's too much.
That hurt. That just
yeah.
I'm too good of a nigga to do that. I'm too much of a nigga like to get them their props. Like
that's too right. That's just too right. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna humble that low, King. They ain't gonna humble that low, King.
Y'all out there hurting people's feelings tonight, man. Shame on y'all. Y'all hurting feelings, but you gotta hear the truth, right? We here to give you the truth. We're not here to entertain or sugarcoat.
That's right.
We want to know why. And please, y'all, be free to post in the chat how y'all feel about some of the stuff we're talking about, because we're literally having a dialogue with y'all. We wanted to have a discussion tonight with our family, with our nation.
That's
Why
right.
we not keeping the same energy? And we want to come through a whole bunch of topics and ask y'all and ask ourselves why we don't keep the same damn energy in these situations. Right? Go ahead, one.
So like while we was talking about this camp bashing, man, listen, a lot of y'all that bash camps really don't know what y'all talking about and know what y'all dealing with when y'all talk about camps. Like not all camp is the same. First of all, not all camps are the same. Second of all, not every teacher is the same. So then when you get to talking about camps, you don't even really realize that camps are actually a real camp like SOT. We have situations where we actually debate doctrine amongst ourselves. So it ain't nothing that you're going to present that we ain't already tried to get to debunk or debate. We already doing it within our own camps. So therefore, there's a lesson that you should learn about this. If you're not congregating with people that's like-minded and trying to do the best you can to break these scriptures down, shut your mouth. Be quiet. Give me Sirach 20 and 7.
Book of Sirach, chapter 20 and verse 7.
God.
It says, a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity, but a babbler and a fool regard no time.
See, y'all be thinking, oh yeah, we seen, oh they slipped up on this part of their doctrine. I'm gonna get them right here. Ain't time for that, man. It ain't time for that. Time to be quiet. You need to be quiet. Study some more. Learn some more, man. You be a fool to just jump out there. Oh, they wrong for this. You don't even know where you're going with that, man. You don't even know what they had to go through to get there to learn that. You don't have no clue. You don't have, I've seen brothers come up and try and scoff against SOT and have no idea what it took for our Adamans to actually learn what they learned. They don't know the amount of time they took to actually get to figure it out and go through the precepts and the scriptures to actually be able to bring this out fully and faithfully. They don't understand that. I ain't gonna call you Facebook alike. I ain't gonna call you a keyboard alike. I ain't gonna call you none of that. I'm gonna call you somebody that just don't associate with the people you need to associate with. You don't take the time to get to know brothers the way you need to know them, and you don't take the time to get to learn an actual teacher. It's something about having an actual teacher and not doing this on your own that makes you stronger. Because you get to actually fall down and have your teacher pick you up. I see you messed up right here. That's cool. Let me give you this precept to help you out. Because we all get weak. Some of you Facebook, I'm going to call you a Facebook like now. Some of you Facebookerites, what happens when you fall? What happens when you get down? What happens when you lose your way? Who is correcting you when you step off the path?
That's right.
Oh, you out there now. You out the truth. Now you back to Christianity.
Now, Salaki,
AG for the donation.
They correct themselves, right? The individualites. I'll get myself together. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not realistic. It's not realistic. Right. We're not even trying to make fun. We just putting things into perspective, right? You gotta be realistic, right? We are in camps, but guess what? I need somebody who may hold a title above me or below me to correct me, to let me know when I'm correct or wrong. Mm-hmm. I'm not perfect. I don't always move the right way. I'm imperfect at this time, right? I'm trying to be the best man I could be. You know, I'm trying to be as righteous as I could be, but I'm not perfect. So I need an elder like Benaiah to correct me. Hey, you should be doing this, and that. We need guidance. We get it from the scripts, but there's people out here who gonna help further you along with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? That's why the Most High got people on earth. It's just not for fun. Like, he's not doing it just to watch it like it's a play. Like, we're gonna run into people who can help lead us and be these great leaders and help guide us, right? But you out here trying to be a damn individual, like thinking you could do it on your own. Guess what? You can't do it on your own. That's why we're a whole nation. We're a whole nation. You're not gonna be solo by yourself. And we all got to put in bricks to build this kingdom. Go ahead, King.
So, like you said, we can't do this on our own. You know what I mean? And it's something you said earlier. You know what I mean? About being humble in a sense, because it's the same thing that the Hawashai taught. You know what I mean? He was teaching us how to be humble and how to deal with certain things. Or even when it comes to us just focusing on the teaching in general. You know what I mean? You understand that he was teaching us certain things, like being humble. That's important. That's a strong tool right there for on our people that we need to learn. But we're not doing that right now. I mean, go ahead.
That's a fact. Brother telling the truth, man. But that's just the way we are as a nation, right? The energy be so negative for our own people. Like they always say, we heard this growing up, crabs in the barrel. We can't wait to pull each other down, right? To the point Adawan made earlier, actually to what Barnabas said earlier about even doing business with your brother. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna give you the full insight of how they made it to where they made it. They're gonna tell you to keep hustling and keep grinding, man. If you do it, you're gonna eventually make it. But then, they'll get with Esau and they'll tell him the whole blueprint of what they did. Oh, I talked to my cousin so and so. He told me so and so. Like that's our people. Crap, we always trying to pull our brethren down. We always trying to make our sisters look bad. You know what I'm saying? And we don't need to do that. We already fighting every other nation on the earth. It's against you. Everybody confederate against you, to be for real. Nobody likes you because they really know who you are. And then we got the audacity to go against our own.
Hey, James 4:10 through 11.
I said what?
James 4:10 through 11. 4:10 through 11.
See, this is the book of James.
So you got it. You got it.
Go ahead, y'all.
You say 4 what? 10 to 11?
Y'all got it.
This is the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 10. It says, "Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up."
He shall lift you up, but you gotta humble yourself first, man. You can't come all proud. You can't come thinking you know everything. Facebookalites, keyboardalites, you can't come thinking you got all the answers. You gotta humble yourself, man. You gotta understand there's some things that you don't know. There's some things that you don't have correct. There's some training that you're gonna have to receive. Keep reading.
Speak not evil one of another. Hold on, Salaki. Speak not evil one of another, brother.
Don't talk bad about your brother just because he in the camp. Don't talk bad about your brother just because you think you know something that he don't know. Continue.
He that speaketh evil of his brother and judge of his brother speaketh evil of the law.
How you gonna talk down about the law? How you gonna talk down about the thing that's supposed to be teaching you how to live correct? How you gonna do that? Finish it out, King.
Come. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge.
Now I want any of you Facebookalites, any of you keyboardalites, I want y'all to explain that. While you sitting here bashing and talking all that, I want you to explain how you gonna get around that. That's you in a nutshell. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna talk about all these kids. I'm gonna talk bad about them. I'm gonna bash them. They congregating. I'm not congregating, but hey, they congregating. But they shouldn't be congregating like that. They supposed to be doing it. Don't get around this. How you gonna get around this? I want any one of y'all. If any of y'all on here, I want to see one of y'all put something in the chat right now. Let me know. Let me know how you get around this. It clearly said don't talk trash about your brother, but that's what all y'all do. I don't even like social media that much. I don't like Facebook and Instagram and all that. I can't stand it because that's all I see. I join Israelite groups to be able to socialize, and all I see is, well, we don't like GMS because of this. We don't like IUIC because of this. ISBK. They ain't the only ones with the truth. I know the truth too. What?
Hey, Jake.
I don't agree with that with 100% of everything that they put out too. But I'm not finna smash on them because I didn't like something they said in one of their lessons. That's stupid.
We still brothers. That's right. Hey, somebody grab 1 John 2, chapter 2, verse 9, and read through 11. Since I don't want to add to what I don't want to talk about right now, man. This is what's going on.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 9. He that said he is in the he that said he is in the light and hated his brother is in darkness, even until now.
Right. So we got brothers out there and sisters out there saying, hey, we should kill brothers in camps. Like, how you hate us? You know what I'm saying? You literally hate us. So how can you pretend like you in the light, like you know the truth, you living in the truth, but you hate your brother? Continue.
He that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him.
So we'll know clearly who love and who hate their brother, right? Because you can tell if you got love for me, it's going to show. But if you hate me, you can't sit back and say, man, I'm in the light. I know the truth. I'm here for my nation. I'm here for my people. No, because you hate your brother. You would never let, hey, we need to kill those Negroes or them niggas in the camp because of their doctrine and how they bring it out and what they believe in. That's not brotherly nor sisterly love, right? Read verse 11, King.
Con. But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness had blinded his eyes.
Con. So what's going on is a lot of our people, and it's not even just to individualize or Kebroites, just for our nation in general. If you treating your brothers like this, or your sisters like this, you've been blinded. You can't see. You don't have the eyes to see, and you walking in darkness. So while you fake, and like we say back home, you fronting your move, like you really about this Israelite movement, and you really about teaching your nation about their true heritage and the law, statutes, and commandments, you really been blinded and you lying to your damn self.
That's right.
You need to start showing respect and admiration to your brothers and sisters, man. You would, if you did that, it would show. And we not seeing that. That's why we asking y'all, why y'all not keeping the same damn energy?
Con.
Go ahead, Ken.
No, that's a fact. So you kind of hit the nail on the head. I'm taking these points. Like everything I was gonna say, you kind of said.
It be like that sometimes, but it's just real, man. Like the scripts don't lie. The scripts don't lie.
That's right. That's right.
They always say numbers don't lie. You know, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. The scripts don't lie. That's what don't lie, right? The Most High don't lie. So we not operating the way we need to operate, and we noticing because, like Adawan said, we sitting back and we watching, right? Because we supposed to be watchmen anyway. So
right.
we're watching everything go on, and we noticing how we actually dealing with our people, man. And we not dealing with our people in an appropriate manner. We committing usury. We out here, we you know, you got the men disrespecting the women disrespecting the man, but then y'all getting relationships with other heathens and treat them great. Man, you get with Esau, you get with Edomite, you loving on them, kissing on them. You want to stay in that household, but then you got Eva, Jake, and you gotta leave immediately.
Yo, she gotta beg you to leave the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You home, ain't want to go nowhere.
Yeah, Jake ain't leaving the house with Esau. We got the Edomite there. He ain't leaving. He in the house every day trying to raise his kids. You know what I'm saying? He like LeVar Ball. He in there like LeVar Ball. He the dad that's never leaving the house. He raising his kids from top to bottom, right? But when it's Eve in the house, he running out before the kid turn 1. Where's that same energy to be a father, be a parent, right? And we get into everything tonight. So ain't no doubt. Everybody probably thinking like, yeah, they going in. No, we going in on every single thing that we can think of tonight.
That's
because
right.
we want to be thought provocative. We want y'all to start thinking, man. We
That's
really
right.
love our people. So we gotta go into some things that may not be comfortable with y'all. You may not feel comfortable talking about this, but we have to talk about it.
And it have to be said.
And it has to be said.
When it comes to dealing with our issues, is the fact that we really not having those conversations. Like, how would you know? I was talking to my sister earlier, and you know, because she's in the church still, and I'm over here trying to like, I'm asking like, when could I have this discussion? When could we have this sit down and talk? Because a lot of times we try these minor little conversations, but we never really get into anything. So it's nothing really being addressed. So how can you get to the bottom line of stuff? It's more every time you deal with most likely you deal with a Christian is always like, well, this is my belief, this is your belief. Let's just agree to disagree. That's not in the Bible. Disagree with strong reasoning. You know what I mean? But we're not trying to deal with anything. We're not trying to have that discussion. everybody's scared to have that talk. Even at camp last Saturday, we talking to the brother, and he's like, it's certain things that's too scary to talk about. That's what even Brother Darac got into it. You know what I mean? He was in that spirit. He always got that zeal. You know what I mean? And he speak to the brother. You know what I mean? Because I was trying to call the brother over there, but he was over there lining up for that Black Lives Matter stuff. He was over there trying to get that food, and I'm over here like, look, man, we got the spiritual food for you, man. It's stuff that you need to understand. You know what I mean? Just stick around, and he actually stick around. So I praise God, all praise to the Most High. You know what I mean? He stood and he listened. I just hope I see what's planted. You know what I mean? But this is the type of stuff that we need to do. Talk about it. A lot of people don't want to talk about it.
That's right.
All right. So, hey, just a reminder, hey, you don't have to just hit us in the super chat, the donation in the super chat. You can hit us at PayPal, SOTIsraelites, and you can hit us at CashApp with money, $ SOTIsraelites, man. You don't have to just put it up on here. We got this too. Oh, and don't forget, hey, check us out on Patreon as well. You know what I'm saying? Video, behind the scenes videos, pictures. We got all type of goodies up there on podcast. The podcast is so you get a lot of what we doing tonight. We do a lot of that on these podcasts, man. A lot of that on these podcasts. So come check us out on Patreon. Just throwing that out there before we move on, because sometimes Israel forget and we gotta remind them. But we got other ways for y'all to get in touch with us and talk to us too. You know what I'm saying? We got other things for y'all. We gonna push it all. Now, hey, while we was talking about that, I thought about something. Hey, I thought about something real in depth. You know what I'm saying? Look, when Israel get to moving and Israel get to doing certain things, man, hey, we be hearing, we be out there with the black fist, you know what I'm saying? More power to the people, you know, so we be on it. And then let me share something real quick on my screen. Let me share.
Bring it out, everyone. And
then we get this. Oh my.
Oh God.
And then the Edomite ad on the side is not helping it.
Wow.
We was talking about usury earlier. Keep that same energy, Israel.
No tear.
Keep that same energy.
Don't cry, everyone. Don't cry.
Look, now, like I said, I want y'all to keep that same energy. Listen, man. Listen. This sister here, co-founder of the Black Lives Matter movement, announced on Thursday that she's stepping down as executive director of the movement's foundation, following what she has called a smear campaign from a far-right group and recent criticism from other black organizers. I would go with her if it was just a bunch of white people talking smack about her. But yo, you got Tamir Rice's mama talking about you.
Right.
You got Breonna Taylor's mama talking about you and how they ain't receiving nothing from this. You received $90 million and can't nobody say, oh yeah, they gave money back to the families or none of that. This ain't a smear campaign. This is you taking money and saying, I'm gonna buy me a house with a Learjet, with a airport in front of it. And I think I deserve it because I use black men's name to get that money anyway. So I deserve that. No, this ain't a smear campaign, sweetheart. This ain't a smear campaign. This is Israel saying exactly what it was. Hey, and let's just be honest. We've been telling y'all this from the get-green.
From the jump. That's right.
This from the beginning, man. From the very, very beginning. Do not trust this organization at all. And Adam Akron said she got 3 houses.
3 houses. That's
3 of them. You want to know where your 60 million went? She was down. Unless she was saying she was about to let all these homeless people live in these houses.
3 mansions. 3 mansions. That's where your money went.
Real
man. Shot calling.
Hey, that's a fact. But hey, to the point of the lesson, where's that same energy, right? So we've been saying this, like everyone said from the jump. that they was ripping brothers and sisters off. They was stealing money. They was doing X, Y, and Z. Nobody wanted to listen, right? But you would let Black Lives Matter take 90 million and do whatever. But you ain't gonna let so and so down the street take $50 from you. You be ready to blow his head off, man. She was running the mix fronts out the trap.
This brother going crazy.
On fire, hey, on fire, hey, Shalom, King. Hey, but that's real though. They violate the money. They not even utilizing money the proper way. They not supporting anybody. Adawan Akrab said no families or other Black Lives Matter groups got money. They not utilizing the proper way. They literally put it in their pocket. So where's the energy that y'all be having negative energy towards camps? Like we said, y'all hate us. Ain't nobody donating no money towards us besides a select few. We ain't gonna get $90 million. Y'all not gonna make sure camps get $90 million, and we out here literally teaching our people.
Facts.
But you can take an organization that's ran by lesbians and Edomites that put a couple black faces in front and give them almost $100 million and don't give a damn where the funds go. You ain't heard them say they paid nobody rent. Nobody. They got mansions. These Negroes got mansions and she got up out of there after it started to look bad. Like, hey, let me get up out of here. But she already got her 3 houses. Now, is y'all gonna hit the streets or start sliding through her neighborhood to go catch her and beat her up? I'm trying to promote violence, but that's what y'all would do in y'all neighborhoods. That's what y'all would do on the block. Oh, he stole from me. She stole from me. I'm finna get on her ass. That's what they say. Hey, I'm finna grab him. But you're not gonna do that. You just gonna talk about this in a barbershop or the nail salon. Have I hate them or blah blah blah. You gonna keep it moving, man. Y'all don't have that
like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, if that, because it's playoff time. So a lot of Negroes is watching what LeBron doing. So we're not gonna even say 2 weeks because if the Lakers go to the next round, they're not talking about it for 2 weeks. And don't let Sony drop a new game on PlayStation. It's over.
Oh, that's over with.
Jake's lost. Jake get a new 2K, and LeBron make it to the conference finals. We not gonna see Jake for at least 2 months.
I'm trying to think. Was that Tamir Rice that they had just gotten killed, and then like half a week later, everybody was on their cell phones chasing virtual Pokemon?
That's
exactly playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah, people walking to other people's houses chasing Pokemon, man. They didn't care about that. They don't care. Hey, so it's hard for another nation to care about you when you don't care about your damn self, right? So we can't even sit here and ask why they don't care because you don't care. That's how the Asian community can get a damn hate crime passed in their behalf so quick because they were standing on business. We not. We so forgiving, we're forgetful, and we get easily distracted. Like I said, you bring out 2K, and they dropped a platinum edition of 2K tonight. Half of Israel scattered, bro. It'll be like roaches. We wouldn't even see some people for a couple weeks.
That's fast.
Yo, where brother so and so? That nigga on 2K. That's where he at. We not gonna see that. Like that's our people. It's easy to get them to be distracted. For real.
Look, I'm watching the people drop off the class. And the more we talk about this, the more they get up out of here. The more they run. You know what I'm saying? It's not all
me. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about you. Whoever just I'm talking about you.
They can get offended all they want. Truth of the matter is, Black Lives Matter isn't even spearheaded by somebody that's black, a so-called black person. George Soros is the head of the Black Lives Matter Foundation. Anytime he's the one that's either paying or he's receiving money and reallocating it to everybody when they get these donations.
After he get his off top.
Right. for hand-picking certain white people to work with the black people to get the point across.
Right.
Okay, well, yeah, y'all feed the homeless. So a gift destroy the heart, like you say in Ecclesiastes 7:7. Ooh. But y'all ain't out here telling everybody the real Israelites of the Bible, the so-called blacks, and Native Americans out here struggling. Y'all not out here doing none of that work. Y'all just want to say, hey, I went and did something that felt good to me today. You're not doing shit of value, of substance. In fact, you're making it worse because you're coming out here with intentions like, oh, we gonna do this regardless, and ain't nobody gonna stop us. And if anybody try to stop us, we got armed Esau in the corner with the mask on, ready to blast some with the rifle or the SK, and we got Jake right next to him.
That's right.
Come.
That's Salakia.
Go ahead,
Like Adawan said just now, you know what I mean? We don't have that energy, you know, we don't have that stamina. You know what I mean? Like we'll talk about it for a little while and then we'll drop these stuff and that's, you know, it's swept under the rug, right? But we don't keep that energy. But when it look at Black Lives Matter, even dealing with our camp spot, like they're keeping that energy coming out there every week, you know what I mean? Applying that pressure, right? They ain't giving up. But our people will give up when it comes to our situation. Our people will slack off of that stuff and be like, okay, you know what? They eased up. They didn't kill us 5 minutes after it happened. You know what I mean? So, hey, we could give them a break. You know what I mean? We could not talk about it this time. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, you're gonna see a Black Lives flag, but then after a while, it just disappear. You know what I mean? Because they ain't got that stamina for that. You know what I mean?
right.
But then it comes to our people, that you know, switching, but not even switching the conversation. When it comes to our people, you will see our people in those marches. Even in the Palestinian marches and stuff, like you see our people in those marches, and they going strong. Like you know, I mean, one of the brothers, they had a video. I think it was Watchmen for Israel. They had a video where they was talking about and they show one of the marches, and Jake, he holding one of the bullhorns, marching with them, go like what you not talking about how they kicked the cops, not even ignoring the fact that the cops was the one, you know what I mean, giving was guiding them, you know what I mean, giving them a patrol walk, you know what I'm saying. But Jake is in the mix of everything, going hard for these other nations. But when it comes to your people, you know we're there. You know what I'm saying? You buck up against us. You see us at camp, and you will prefer to buck up against us than really deal. And we fighting for you. We speaking on your behalf right now, right? You know what I'm saying? But we don't have that energy for that. We don't have that same energy. You know what I'm saying? We want to keep a different type of vibe when it comes to them, but we want to have a hatred energy with us. But keep the same energy. You know what I mean?
Hey, Salakia, to your point, King, and they come into the camp spot for you on purpose. Like they want to bring that negative energy to you. You know, you gonna have the so-called sisters come and be agitators and be provocateurs on purpose. They not gonna do that with the oppressor. They put more energy into try to tear us down, and we the same people. Than they do the person they standing next to who's their damn oppressor. What kind of sense does that make? That's how lost, that's how brainwashed our people is. They literally marching with people who have been responsible for the rape, murder, robbing, and pillaging of their people for years. And they trying to stand hand in hand with them, like you said, to your point, to Yawar's point, thinking, okay, well, I got the Edomite here in the cut as my security. I can do and say as I please. When has any other nation had your best interest at hand or really protected you?
Right.
Never. You have never received protection in this company. Go ahead, Adawan.
Y'all see what the message on the screen? I don't see how our people could love this world. I see how our people love this world. Because we the same people from back, we the same people now that we were back then. Give me Exodus 16:3. We the same people that went from now we were back then. You know what I'm saying? Most High trying to bring us out of something, but we ain't looking for that. We ain't looking. We want to do what we did. We want to do what we did back in Exodus. We want to do what we did when we first came out of Egypt.
God, we want to go our own way.
That's right.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 3. And the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt.
Hey man, why we just be slaughtered in Egypt? Why we gotta be out here in this wilderness right now? You know what I'm saying? Dealing with these bugs. It's hot out here. I don't got no real food. Keep reading now.
Come, when we sat by the flesh pot, and when we did eat bread to the full.
Hey, you remember when they gave us them stimulus checks?
God.
You remember when they bumped up the minimum wage up to the $12? Yeah, you remember that? Them was good times, Doc. Them was good times, man. I love that, man. Keep reading.
God. For ye have brought us forth into this wilderness.
Why you take us out of that good stuff and bring us into this? Why we gotta get shot like dogs in the street? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta go fight eat them to get back on top? Why we can't just be where we was? Why we gotta go through all this? Keep reading.
God, to kill this whole assembly with hunger.
We gotta starve now. We gotta starve now for this. Everybody gotta die so you can prove a point. Really? Hey, just put me back in Egypt. I go back to building these damn pyramids. I go back to eating out of the flesh pots and drinking my beer as a reward. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's you today, Israel. That's where we at. That's why we love this world. Because it's comfortable. They make us comfortable. They give us gifts and make us comfortable. Instead of us actually looking past the gift and stop being so pacified, we take the gift and be like, well, at least they gave us something. We're good. Right. Derek showed me they gave him a guilty sentence. We're good. We don't gotta worry about nothing else. He's guilty.
Right. That's all we need. That's Israel in a nutshell. Good enough.
I was available.
That's all we need. Or they content. Israel either it's good enough or we content. We don't need to do. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I know the king he had to step away real quick, but when I was talking to y'all earlier, we was talking about the discussion we was gonna have tonight, and he brought up a good point, and I'm gonna bring it up, man. I don't care who don't like it. He said, brothers and sisters don't keep the same energy even when it comes to learning the truth. Brothers and sisters get into the truth, they be on fire. They got their certain elder or whatever teacher they listening to. They watch them faithfully, diligently, and then there's another brother or whoever teaching, and they don't even got the same energy for them. If it ain't the teacher that they prefer, that they like, they not gonna have the same energy for that, for that teacher. Hey, they not gonna even log on. Yeah, this ain't about. I ain't for watch. This ain't y'all walk. It's cool. This ain't Naquan. I'm good. This not Hassad. I'm not even finna get like, hey, y'all can sit there and lie, act like y'all don't do it. You can go and look at anybody's camp. If it ain't that instructor or that teacher that you came in loving and you love the way they do it, you not gonna keep the same energy with somebody else who coming up. Brother may be going through growing pains, becoming a better teacher. You don't respect the fact that other people are putting their time and energy into learning how to become a teacher and present a lesson to you to the best of their abilities. We don't respect that at all. It gotta be the teacher that you actually saw when you learned about the truth, or you're not gonna tune in. Where's the energy for a brother who taking out his time to teach you? Because they don't gotta do that. You don't think that they got families and people that they love, that they can be teaching their own family the truth, but they on trying to teach you the truth, and you don't even have the respect to tune in.
Salakia.
That's literally our nation. Go ahead, Adam.
I'm gonna do something I probably ain't supposed to. Hey, that go for you soldiers in SOT too that don't want to get on the classes. You don't want to get on the calls. That go for y'all too. Where's y'all respect for the other elders in y'all camp? Where's y'all respect for the other captains in y'all camp? Why we gotta send messages to y'all to make y'all get? We got the same classes every week at the same time. We gotta tell y'all every week get on the class. Why we gotta do that?
That's because you're not Naquam, man. You're not out of one y'all wall, man. Stop doing that. Like, hey, brothers don't want to hear, but like I said, we not here for entertainment. We being real with brothers. Like, it's about being real with one another. Y'all not gonna get on milk in the morning. And it's not gonna be 200 people on milk in the morning. Why? Because you're not gonna see out of one y'all wall there. Y'all not gonna see one of your favorite orators there. And he's a master teacher, in my opinion. One of the best teachers. I get it. But at the same time, you have to help build brothers up too. But y'all don't keep that same energy for nobody else. Y'all don't put or invest that time. And I'm not even talking about just within our camp. I'm talking about the whole damn nation. I learn and watch with other brothers and look like, dang, I can't believe this brother put out this video trying to edify the nation and only 25 people watched it.
Right.
And they took an hour out of their day, probably more time because they had to build a lesson to try to bring something forward. But y'all don't care because it's not your favorite teacher. Y'all think brothers is out here just wasting their time. Some of y'all watch it be like, that's boring, man. He don't teach like so-and-so. He don't got the zeal like so-and-so. You can't sit there and say that when you don't know what kind of time and effort that brother is putting in to try to edify you. But just because he's not bringing it the way that your favorite teacher's bringing it, don't mean that he's not trying to educate and edify you. So we got to stop doing that as a nation, man. Keep the same energy. Treat each other the same, man. Don't be a respecter of persons. Y'all don't want to admit that, but y'all be respecter of persons. If your favorite teacher get on, it's gonna flood. I guarantee, man. If I call Alizar right now, hit him up like, yo, get on here, and we'll go from what we got 54 views right now. It'll be 300 people on here in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Salakia, Adwan. I know you're using nice words, but another way to say it is groupie love.
Yeah, it's groupie love. Yeah, it's another word I'm not gonna say in here because I don't want to get us flagged. But y'all know what word I'm using. Something riding. I'm gonna say it. Y'all can bleep it out. Blank riding is not a form of transportation. So stop riding and using it as a form of transportation, man.
Yeah. Damn,
that's what y'all really be doing, and you just gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be honest. Some people probably gonna drop off like, man, he talking about me. Yeah, I am. If that's you, I'm talking about you. To be honest, we need to be supporting each other as a nation, man. I try to support not only our camp. I love my brothers. I love my brothers in different camps. I don't hate none of those brothers. You know what I'm saying? If I can learn, I can learn. But we're not even supporting one another. If you don't see the person you like, you don't even get on. Oh, that's random soldier number 9 teaching at night. I ain't finna watch that. I don't even know who this nigga is. That's how y'all really act. I don't even know this nigga. I don't know who this nigga is. I ain't finna get on. I don't even know him. And you go about your day. We gotta stop doing that, man. I'm gonna be honest. I know y'all probably hate it. I seen a lot of people drop off, and that's cool. I'm good with it. I'm gonna sleep right now. For real.
They'll come back and watch the rest of it later. They'll be all right, man. They just make feelings.
But we gotta keep the same energy, man. Respect each other, love each other, man, and help push these new teachers coming up, man. Not just in SOT, but in different camps, man. Brothers is putting their time and effort in. Y'all being disrespectful, but by trying to just only watch certain individuals. Y'all the type of people to be like, oh, Yahweh Shai ain't here. I ain't even finna listen to these other. Like, you ain't gonna listen to the disciples just because Yahweh Shai ain't outside. Y'all those type of Negroes. Oh, Yahweh Shai didn't make the trip. I'm out. You'll go home and forget the fact that everybody else there learned from him and can teach as well. That's our nation in a nutshell. Go ahead, Adwan.
Now look, hey man, I wanna let's keep this ball rolling, man. We harp on y'all too much and too long about certain things. Well, maybe we will. We might, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on how we feel at the moment. But you know what I'm saying, right now, I actually want to talk. I want to talk about something. I want to say something real quick. Sorry, I'm getting some my ad on real quick. I actually want to say something. Hey, look, man. While we talking about this Black Lives Matter thing, I gotta say something. Jake, you failing in this situation. You got Eve up front. Eve up front in the protest, man. This is terrible. This is horrible. You know, the other nations, the men in the other nations are looking at us like, yo, really? You put that. We can walk all, we can tread all over her. We can have her as our concubine, and she'll go right back home to you like, yeah, you need to listen to him. They know that. You know, case in point, I'm gonna show y'all how they know that Eve really don't got no rules and restrictions, and she can do whatever she want, and you gonna follow behind her. I'm gonna show you this. Watch this.
Bring it out.
Watch it. Hold on. Where is it? Right here. Watch this. You see Eve? Half naked?
All I can say is damn already.
This is a Black Lives Matter rally. What's she doing? What's she doing?
Look, Eve doing what Eve do is trying to gain her respect as a woman in the world, as usual.
Nah, as a thought in this world. The water brother David DeMello. The water brother David DeMello.
Water for the generous donation.
She out here. No, this is the representation. Her one decision is going to be a representation of all the black women in America. This is how all the black women are going to be represented now.
That's right.
And we didn't even talk about the sister that's behind her that's cranking her up. Right. Taking pictures.
Hitting them with the go best friend. Hitting them with the go best friend. You know how they do. Eve got to do the go best friend. Hyping her up.
Look, I don't even want to leave this on the screen, man. I ain't even want to leave it on the screen. That's terrible. This is what Eve is doing. But yo, what does the Most High say? Give me Deuteronomy 23. Let's go to Deuteronomy 17, man. Let's go to Deuteronomy 23 and 17.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 23, verse 17.
Bring it out.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
There shall be no what?
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
No whore of the daughters of Israel. That means that woman should have been somewhere in the house shamefaced. She should have been in the house clothed. You know what I'm saying? Probably, if I had my way, she'd be in the house. She'd be attending to some kids, making sure the children were properly raised so that they would know not to be out there in the streets doing the exact same thing that she was doing at the moment.
That's right.
That's what she needs to be doing. But at this point, she out here basically presenting herself as a concubine to the other nations. Like, yo, I'm willing and ready to do whatever. Watch me slide down the pole. You know, ain't no pole here. Watch me do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And you think, how many of these cops do you think was actually look in their car with their phone out just
right. Eve presenting herself as a whore. But then Salakia, but then don't want to be looked upon as a whore. Don't call me no hoe. Don't call me no B word. But then you twerk and dance and love all the music where they call you the B word, call you a hoe, disrespect you. You love to dance to that and promote that, but then it's like you talking to another man, you talking to Jacob like I'm a queen. What? I'm a queen. Don't disrespect me. I know my worth. I know my. Hey, Eva tell you, and she been twerking all day in front of Black Lives Matter, in front of cops. I know my worth. I'm a queen. But you presenting yourself in front of these other nations, in front of your own nation as well, as a damn harlot and as a whore. Mm-hmm. But then you want somebody to respect you. But how can we respect you when you haven't respected yourself? Bring it out, King. Go ahead.
This is the book of First Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
There you go.
And in shamefacedness. And in sobriety. Not well, that's basically made a shamefaced. Like they need to have that type of shamefacing with them. You know what I mean? They need to be, have some kind of decor about themselves and how they carry themselves out here in the streets, right. Because how you carry yourself is how it says about your household or how you was raised or how your husband carried you. You know what I mean? How you deal with your husband. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times it says as a mother, so is a daughter. You know what I mean? So it speaks about your household. You know what I mean? So it says your works. You know what I mean? It shows on your father. It speaks on your mother as well too. Paraphrasing, but you know what I mean. Right. But that's what goes on. We are an example of. We represent our people in a sense, our family, and we represent the Most High. So everything that we do, that's why we have to walk a certain way and refrain from evil.
That's right. Hey, great point. And to the point, since we talking about everything tonight, since we talking about Eve. Then we talk about keeping the same energy, right, Adawan? Mm-hmm. I'm going to ask, because we got sisters and brothers on here tonight, as far as our women go, as far as Eve goes, why can't they go to work and listen to every single thing that Esau, Elam, or Moab tells them at work, their boss, right? They're completely submissive, right? They got the energy to be completely submissive. Yes, sir, I got it. Like, hey, the heathen, hold on, Barnabas Salakia. Then he either could be completely disrespectful to him, he could be condescending, he could be braggadocious, he can be overly arrogant, and you're gonna remain humble because you don't want to lose your job, and you're gonna be submissive in that situation. Then you bring your butt home and you overly disrespectful. You a damn demon to Jake, but you had mustered enough energy to be overly polite to your damn oppressor. Everything that your boss told you that day, you hated. But guess what? You sucked it up. You were submissive. Yes, sir. I got you. Whatever he said, because you don't want to lose your job. Then you get home to Jake, who is your husband, and you give him hell. Why don't you keep that same energy? Why don't you go to work and tell Esau, you ain't my daddy. I don't gotta listen to you. Who you think you talking to? I don't know who you think you is. Eve, where's that energy with your enemy at work? With your boss? You don't got that. You don't got that. I'm a boss too. I don't need you, boo spirit with your boss. But you got it with Jake at the crib. You can't wait to bring that energy home to Jake because you've been submissive to Esau all day. And you secretly mad about it. But since you can't, you feel like you helpless and you can't do nothing to Esau, you bring that attitude home to Jake and give him the business. I don't need you. How many of y'all probably, hey, some of y'all having PTSD, having flashbacks. Yo, she just told me that last week. She don't need you. And I ain't nobody. And she probably told you was ugly and you couldn't read good. She going in. He go in on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she even hurt your feelings. Hey, she talk about your mama and everything when she get home. But she won't keep that same damn energy with Esau. I yield. Go ahead, kid.
You know why it's like that? Go give me Isaiah 3:12. This is exactly why they act like that.
That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
The woman rule over you, man, in this time. Keep reading.
Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
Look, if the women is taking the lead and she at the forefront, but she completely out of order, man. Hey, the whole nation is error, is in an error right now. We all out of order. Eve come home and tell you need to do this, and that, and you run behind it. Okay, I need to do this. Because I need to make sure she's happy and good. Meanwhile, she can't even tell you what really make her happy. She can't tell you that. She don't know. Case in point, ask a woman what she wants for dinner. How long it take?
Good luck with that.
That's how long it take. That's a little small joke among men, but yo, it's a fact. Watch how long it take for her to make a decision. But that's what you running behind. That's what you following. This is what you dealing with. This is what you dealing with right now, Israel. This is what you dealing with. You got to stand up on your own 2 feet and say, I'm gonna be a man and I'm gonna start doing some things my way, and she gonna have to get in line. She gonna have to get in line. She gonna have to put her pride in what she wanted, her selfishness us to the side, and she's gonna have to get in order. And you're gonna have to stand on your own 2 feet and say, yo, if you don't, I'm gonna have to make my own moves and I'm gonna take my kids with me. Because I'm not gonna have my daughter being raised by no foolish woman. I'm not gonna have my daughter out here in the middle of the street twerking for the police. I'm not gonna have my little 6-year-old wearing little booty shorts to thinking it's cute and taking pictures on the beach. I'm not doing it.
Precept.
Go ahead, King.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be set out again, and the wind and the wild beasts shall be changed, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Ooh, shall bring forth what?
Monsters.
Y'all want to know why we got all these little jakes running around here wanting to kill everybody? These emotional ass little boys, little wannabe thugs. Read that one more time, King.
Khan. And menstruous woman shall bring forth monsters.
Monsters. That didn't say valuable men. That didn't say devout men. That didn't say upright men. Bring forth monsters. All these single mothers out here raising these kids, raising these effeminate little boys. You raising monsters. They can't handle their emotions, so what they gonna do? They gonna act just like a woman. Their emotions get too rough. What women do? Oh, I'm gonna lose. And now it's a fight.
Right.
Because Jake don't know how to deal with these clapping in your face. That's a fight to him. Now it's a fight. Now he put his hands on you. Right. Now what you did? You didn't went and called the oppressor. Now you got to get rid of him because Jake. I mean, he a little bit stronger than you. he got a little bit more aggression. And he the body slams you and threw you out the window. Now you gotta call daddy. You gotta call white daddy now. And he got to come get Jacob out the house. But you know what's going to happen when you call that man in there. He going to come in. He going to be extra aggressive. Jake already hot. He going to put up a fight and bop, bop, bop. And now your baby daddy is now laying on the concrete bleeding somewhere.
That's right.
Because you couldn't keep your mouth closed, Eve. Because you couldn't be humble for a minute. Because you couldn't understand what he got to deal with. No, your feelings and your emotions came first, and this all happened in front of your kids. So now your daughter thinks this is how it's supposed to go. Your son don't know how to deal with his emotions. Now he like, well, daddy was emotional. He hit you, and then you got him killed. Now what? Now I want to see y'all keep that same energy when Esau come in your house and he want to mess with your kids. I ain't out there ready to box him. That's when you go to work and Esau tell he on you because the Becky she done filed the wrong paperwork on the email form and everything. She done did everything wrong in the office, but then he come back looking at you and what he gonna say? Well, I need you to make sure you get this straight. I need you to take care of this now. He put that hand on your shoulder like you got one more time to mess up. And it's over with. Not even, I'm gonna lose my job. No, what you should have did was, hey, look, Becky did that. I didn't do that. You need Becky to fix that. But instead, you're gonna bust your butt to fix Becky's mistake, and meanwhile, he probably in there smashing Becky. He know Becky did it, but he in there smashing Becky. He don't care. Your job is to fix it. So you bring all that undue tension and stress back home, and then what happened? You and Jake get into it because he came home from work. He can't sit there. Ain't no Esau touching his shoulder telling him it's gonna be all right. Now he getting the worst treatment. Period. It's over with for him. It's over with. Go ahead, King.
To go along with what you're saying there, because even with how you started the conversation, this is Jeremiah 31:22. How long will thou go about, O daughter, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord had created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall come past a man. Mm-hmm. So that kind of going back to what you said before, like, why is this? How that even happen in the first place? Because she been put above us. She been put in that pedestal. A woman shall come past a man. You know what I mean? Now we can't even buck up at half of the things that we want to say because she could go to Esau and get what she want. You know what I mean? Then we like, okay, well, we can't give her everything that she asking for. So we look at like, okay, well, damn, I can't really say that. I got to humble myself and make sure I'm pleasing her. A happy wife, a happy house. You know what I mean? Type mentality. You know what I mean? But we ignoring the fact that there's no order. And you know what I mean? When this is no order, it ain't gonna be no good love. It ain't gonna be no good structure in there. You know what I mean? Because we wanna make sure that she's happy and putting aside truth and ignoring what's really facts.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Shalaki.
Man. Go ahead, King.
It's crazy. Like, I find it interesting how the Most High has us wired. Because when you read in the book of First Ezra chapter 4, hold on. Let's just go and get it. Barnabas, can you go to First Ezra 4 and 25 through 27? And then somebody else grabs Sirach 25 and 24.
First Ezra chapter 25.
4 and 25.
Khan, this is the book of First Ezra chapter 4, verse 25. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father and or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. 27.
Man, hold on, Salaki. Men will, as it refers to with Solomon, men will bow their loins, or they will think with the wrong head and succumb to whatever it is that Eve says, just to keep a happy wife. Because you
That's
know
right.
they say like happy wife, happy life, but it's really happy spouse, happy house. And without the man, the house shall not stand.
That's right. That's right.
Bars.
But I ain't gonna tell y'all where that came from. That'll be another day. Yeah.
27. Oh.
Yeah, you read 27.
Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
Many have perished. You gonna die bowing your head to your loins. You gonna die. Like, bring that Sirach 25 and 24.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
And that's dealing with Eve in the garden. Well, Adam, but you got to think about it. This happens in multiple ways. And don't get me wrong, I love my sisters. I think we got some of the most beautiful, intelligent sisters on the planet.
That's right.
But we real like the salt of the earth. So don't think that like I'm just tearing y'all down or anything. But the truth of the matter is, the Most High has us wired to where y'all are our one weakness. Y'all are like our kryptonite, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then on the other hand, y'all are our kryptonite, but we have to be the ones to lead. At the same time, we have to be the ones to lead. Y'all like the kryptonite, we got to lead, protect, teach, and do all this stuff. Like, you see what I'm saying? So for y'all, we gonna do, I ain't gonna say we gonna do, all of us ain't. A lot of times, Jake in the world is gonna follow after Eve just because he want the prize at the end of the rainbow.
God.
If you can read between the lines.
God. All right, Israel. All right, we're gonna wind it down, man. We're gonna go ahead and start winding it down. If y'all got any questions, go ahead and post them in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and start winding it down. We just wanted to know, y'all really gonna keep that energy? Y'all gonna keep that same energy or not?
No.
Let it be known. Let it be known.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let us know you gonna keep that same energy or not. Are we out here doing all this teaching and all that and trying to put in all these bricks for nothing, or are y'all gonna make some changes, man? Keep that energy. Keep it going. You Facebookalites, I know we jumped on y'all, some of y'all keyword Israelites, we jumped on y'all, but we want to know why y'all jumping on us. Y'all gonna keep that same energy for Esau, huh? Y'all got that y'all about to push that on Esau like that? Cause I see a lot of camp bashing on social media, but I don't never see y'all brothers jumping on Esau. Some of y'all spend more time trying to debate whether or not Esau is Arab or the white man than you do actually jumping on Esau is whooping our ass.
Or anybody in that sense. That's right.
Right. I saw one of the most ignorant things the other day. I saw an Israelite say we should really be supporting these Moabites. Have you lost your mind? You really lost your mind. I'm gonna support who? While he in the hood making me fried rat? I'm gonna support what? Show me where black people been outrageously whooping these Moabites butts, and then I might think about it, but I ain't saying I'm gonna do it. I might think about it. Show me where we been really. Why are there nail salons, beauty supply stores, and Chinese restaurants in every hood?
That's right.
You want to stop Asian hate? Tell white people to stop hating everybody. Then you can stop Asian hate. Till then, hey, we ain't worried about it. we ain't worried about it. Over here, we don't care, man. Because Moab is my wash pot.
Hey, Salaki.
Go ahead.
Do you think Latasha Harlins would tell us to stop Asian hate?
Hey, Salakia, half of them don't even know who that is.
They don't even know who that is.
Brothers and sisters don't take time to be informed. You going back to the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them don't even understand it. That's why it's important for us to be educated. It's important for you and me and brothers and the same to tune in to stuff like this, to be edified. If you don't know it, to hear from us. That's going back to our point. You had to step away, King, was say, don't just pick and choose when you want to show up to hear your certain teacher. You should be tuning in as much as you can to hear the word in general, because y'all used to break y'all necks when y'all was Christians to get to church every Sunday faithfully to hear whoever was bringing out the word. You know what I'm saying? But now when you know the truth, you're an Israelite, you don't want to take the time to hear certain brothers speak. Like we said, if it's random soldier number 9 teaching, you ain't finna hop on. You ain't gonna go get the edification. Brother could have took 2 hours to make a masterful lesson, but it ain't the person that you like. So you're not gonna take the time. We got to study to show thyself approved. That's what the scripts say. So you got to put in the work. But also we trying to, and I say we, I'm talking about all the brothers out there, and even the sisters who helping teach other sisters. Like we all put in this effort to try to help push this word. Respect it. Love what we taking the time to do, man. Because it could, the Most High could literally just say, you know what, I don't even really, he didn't have to choose us. He decided to choose us, and we take that for granted sometimes. You know, he didn't have to bring Benai into the truth, but he did. So let's respect the fact that the Most High brought the brother into the truth, and he's trying to take the time to edify you. It's not about names, man. That's the reason why, you know, brothers and sisters, they drove Moses damn crazy. He was sick and tired of Negroes by the end. He trying to do everything he can, and nobody respected it. Nobody had enough respect. They always was getting on his nerves. That's how a lot of people in the truth who pushing the word feel. Because y'all got so much good energy for the people who oppress you and who don't do nothing for you. But then those who are willing to risk their damn lives for you, risk everything, their families and everything, y'all don't respect them. Y'all got to realize that. You got brothers in here who on whatever platform they on, whatever camp they from, weekly, daily, whatever they doing, putting their life on the line. They out on the corners. Black Lives Matter is at our camp spot every week now. Brothers with arm, they putting their life on the line to try to teach, and y'all don't respect. That's not my favorite teacher. They got y'all wild. That's not my favorite teacher. Brother putting his life on the line for you. So we got to do better. We honestly got to do better. So with that, I yield the floor. I hope y'all realize what we mean when we say keep the same energy. Keep the same damn energy with your oppressor as you keep with your own family, your own nation. Shalom on that, but I'm done with that one.
Con, I see. We ain't seen too many. Don't turn your camera off. I ain't see. We ain't got no no too many questions in the chat. We don't have no questions in the chat. Israel, we hope you were you learned something tonight. As we said, this was a more of a talk, a discussion with y'all versus us actually trying to like bring y'all some super deep lesson. We really wanted to just pick your brain, show y'all a couple things that's been going on, and really see what our audience is feeling, how our audience is feeling about some things.
Right.
And we see that hey, we got a like-minded audience because they going in. Some of them are putting in on the chat. But hey man, look, hey, we hope y'all enjoyed tonight. Don't forget, we got Milk in the Mornings on Mondays. We got Truth Tuesdays. Okay, we got Thursday Night Thunder. We have the Friday class. Some of y'all still not calling into these Friday classes. I don't know why. Y'all don't know what y'all missing. You need to be calling into these Friday classes. Don't just be hoping to jump on here on YouTube. Soldiers, you need to be calling in on these Friday classes to get some of these questions answered. You got soldiers can be asking these questions on here on Thursday, on Mondays, and on Tuesdays. Let's get it in, man. We trying to grow. We trying to build, and we trying to be the best that we can be. Also, we got the Saturday. We are live on Facebook. So if you waiting for some of these camp videos to come out, you holding yourself back because you can actually see camp live on on Saturday, with these on Facebook. So tune in, and we make sure that we bring y'all everything. We show y'all everything. All right.
So like Saturday around 3:30 on Facebook. So to Adawan's point, make sure y'all tune in if y'all want to see us at camp, brothers at camp, putting in some good work every Saturday at 3:30 on our Facebook page as Sons of Thunder Israelites.
Slaki, hold up. How should with my
Ooh.
Anybody want to fill this question first before I take it?
He said, how should with my sons and parents? At the end of the day, you still, like the scripture say, you gotta honor thy mother and father, right? So the thing is, we got a lot of people in the truth who are related to people outside their nation. I mean, we've been scattered everywhere. That's just the likelihood of it, right? So it's not like you don't allow them to spend time with their relatives, right? You don't neglect the fact that that's their relative or that's their grandmother or that's whoever it is, right? You don't negate that fact. What you do is you let them know what the truth is from the jump. I'm gonna be respectful. This is how I'm raising my child. This is what we do in our home. If you respect us enough, please don't do this. Like I would tell my mother is a Jake. My father is a Jake. But I have a child, and I would tell my mother in a heartbeat, hey, my mom already knows you're not going to serve my child any pork products. You're not going to do this. So you just lay down your ground rules. It's not like you have to do anything extra. You just say, hey, this is what we do. This is how my household is run. My child doesn't indulge in this, and that. No, we're not going to be involved in any birthday parties. No, my child's not going to believe in Santa Claus and celebrate Christmas. This is what we do. And they have to be willing to accept that. Now, some people aren't. You have people who deal with that in their family structure where you may bring that information to that relative and they still try to violate. That's when you have to move differently. You might have to and people don't want to hear that, sometimes you have to separate yourself from people who are not willing to cooperate with the way you want to run things. But if it's no animosity, it's not them trying to be an antagonist or anything like that. You just let them know, hey, this is the standard that we have in our household. This is what we do, and just hopefully that they abide by that. But if it's the beginning, I wouldn't dig too deep into trying to figure out how you handle it. You handle it the best way that you can, which is, hey, I'm laying down these ground rules. I'm allowing my child to come here, but this is what we're doing.
All right. As brother Soldier Tay said, Proverbs 22:6, instill in your child the values that you want them to.
That's right.
Make sure that they know what they're supposed to be doing at all times. So no matter where they go, they're good. They're going to be covered.
Right.
Point, my son, my parents are still devout Christians. You know what I'm saying? But he will be spending the summer with my parents, with his grandparents. But my son has already let his grandmother know, I don't eat no pork. I don't eat no crab, and I don't eat no shrimp. So my mother had to go and clean out her whole entire refrigerator before she could get him. And that was his rule. He's only 10. But if you train him up right, you don't have to worry about to sway them back and forth in this way and that way. You don't have to worry about that. He know exactly what he's supposed to be doing. He know exactly where he's supposed to be going, and he know exactly what he can and cannot eat. He know the rules and laws and statutes. He know that. So you know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you start with training your child first and letting them know this is what we expect, this is what we want, this is what I'm doing with my kid, as the brother said. And then everything else, it should flow in. It should flow from there. I am too busy. I don't know what gematria is. I don't know what that is. So maybe next Thursday you can kind of expound on it a little bit more, or you can send us an email at sonsofthunderisraelite@gmail.com and expound on it, and we can get into that. But I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to divulge or speak on something that I have no clue about. But other than that, I don't see anything else in the chat. We are good. Thawada, numerology. Okay. All right. Kind of. I'm not big on it. So the best thing you can do, like I said, is send us an email, or or get in contact with. Matter of fact, you should call to the class tomorrow and bring that up on the Friday night class tomorrow. And then we can go into all that. Oh, some esoteric knowledge. Okay, we'll see. Call in class tomorrow and let's get into it. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and call this. We're gonna call this into an end. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Yo, I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves tonight, man. I hope y'all did. We did our best to bring y'all something, man. It's been another Thursday night.
Thursday night thunder.
All right, man. Listen, we'll see y'all. Catch y'all next week. As always, I'm Captain Benaya.
I'm Soldier Barnabas.
And I'm Soldier Yahweh. Hey, man, y'all take care. Do your thing. Hey, it's been another Thursday night thunder. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, it's our heart's prayer and desire that all Israel may be saved. Khan.
Khan.
All right.
Yeah.
Shalom.
Shalom, Israel.